right into business. Obviously, the Chiefs and the Bucks advanced to the Super Bowl this following weekend, not this upcoming weekend. But we're actually not going to discuss that really at all today. We'll probably come and discuss that sometime next week. But for the time being, we're going to get into something that honestly I'm kind of surprised we haven't at least thought of or hit up to this point. But today, what we're going to do is give our greatest athletes of all time. So we'll do the top 5, and then we'll also do an honorable mention. So really, the top 6, our top 6 athletes of all time, and we'll kind of go through and give each one and why. And then I'll go ahead and start, and then after I get through mine, I'll pass it over to you, Mike, and then Mac, you can follow him up. So at 6, in my honorable mention, I've got Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Obviously, resume speaks for itself. 6 for 6 in the finals. Never lost in the finals. A couple gold medal rings. The thing for Jordan, for me, and it was really close with him and a couple other guys. We talked about how difficult this list was. Is the aura he had. I don't think anybody else on this list comes even close to the aura that Michael Jordan had in his prime. Just his national appeal, the icon he was. And then, of course, all of his peers, which is something that was also rare. All of his peers during his run considered him the best in the game as well. So he didn't quite crack the top 5, but I had Jordan at my 6 at honorable mention for me.
Okay.
Don't hate it.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Not a bad start, I would say so myself. You
Mike,
going with your number 5? Oh, it's my honorable mention?
Yeah, we're going to go around, and then we'll go back to 5. We'll do it like that.
All right. So for my honorable mention, I've got primetime himself, Mr. Neon Deion Sanders. When you said best athletes, I thought this man played at the professional level in not only one sport, but 2. He, was an electrifying return man, considered a shutdown corner in his career with the multiple teams, most notably like the Cowboys, Falcons. Played for the Yankees, the Braves. He was, he wasn't outstanding as a baseball player, but the fact that he made it to the professional level speaks for itself. As far as football goes, NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 6-time first-team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion. In college, he was a Thorpe Award winner, 2-time unanimous All-American. So, yeah, same with Michael Jordan. Resume speaks for itself. He's my honorable mention.
Okay. My honorable mention is Muhammad Ali. I don't know about you guys, but I view him as the greatest boxer of all time. Man was straight dominant, the all-time heavyweight champion. 61 total fights, 56 wins, 37 by knockout, and 5 losses. The dude is one of the most confident boxers or confident athletes we've ever seen, and the dude is just straight money. He's entertaining to watch. He's the GOAT. So I don't want to get into the conversation about him and Floyd, but to me, he's the greatest boxer of all time, and he deserves to be. He's close on this list, but I guess I'll give him 6. So I'll give him number 6 on this list.
Yeah, and I'd agree with your point about Floyd. Obviously, we'll try to get to the end and get into the guys that we didn't really mention, but probably deserve some recognition. But so far, yeah, I think all of us would be fine with each other's picks. It's going to be hard to really have any thoughts or comments without hearing the rest of our list. So we'll kind of just continue to go forward and hit that as we get to the end or get near the end. So at 5, I went Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time, and I put a lot into that. He's got 23 gold medals. I believe total, what do you have? You got 3 silvers, 2 bronze. You'll notice I'll go through my list. I put a lot on, like I said, the Olympics, not only the Olympics, but sports that are big nationally or internationally. I'm sorry. And he's got, not only did he dominate the way that he did, but a lot of his records don't look like they'll be broken anytime soon. Touched, really. So I had Phelps at 5 just for the way he was able to dominate on the worldwide stage at the Olympics. So yeah, it was close for me, honestly. I wanted to not wanted to, but I also considered just to mention him in this spot. I had Roger Federer, but like I said, just it being the Olympics, which is literally where you send the best. Each country sends its best athletes to do whatever the events are, and for him to dominate like that, I went with Phelps. So he's my number 5.
Okay. Let's see. For my number 5, I've got Hank Aaron. Mac, your honorable mention once called Hank Aaron the only man I idolize more than myself. I mean, come on. I still consider him the home run king. 755. This man went through so much in his career. I won't really kind of go into the stuff that he went had to deal with off the field, but on the field, one of the best sluggers in MLB history. Not only that, he was a 3-time Gold Glove Award winner, which always goes to the best fielder. He, personified success at the plate and in the field. Still has the record for runs batted in. I don't think that record will ever be broken. I really think that he still is the home run champion because Bonds kind of had some help to get above him. But yeah, he died earlier this week. He lost an absolute legend. He is someone that all Braves, players past and present, they look up to him. I mean, he was in every right of the way just an Atlanta Brave. So that's my number 5.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to that man. Coming in at my number 5, I have Pele. Him and Messi and Ronaldo are trying to chase this man. He's known as arguably the greatest soccer player of all time. He's played 1,363 matches. He's scored in 1,281 goals. I mean, the dude's a freaking machine. He's won 3 World Cups as well.